Hello VC, I hope everybody is well. Today I have the pleasure to support our very own Miss LadySoul, Marie-Ève, who's having a contest for our 200 subscriber milestone. Our contest is called Rock My Soul, and I'll leave a link below. Well, first of all, Marie-Ève, félicitations pour avoir franchi le cap des 200. C'est amplement mérité. Marie-Ève and I usually communicate in French together. We live a short distance, one from the other. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we bump into each other one day in a public place or at the music shop, like au 33 Tours, for example, here in Montreal. We hit it off right away. Not only because of our common language, but also because she has such a friendly personality and always great records to show. So for me, it feels only natural to honor her channel today. So let's get started. First, I will show you 3 rock albums that I really like. Here's the compilation album by Cream, called Strange Brew, the very best of Cream. And after the Beatles, Cream was my entry point into the great rock music from the 60s. And with songs like Crossroads and Spoonful, for example, it indirectly exposed me to the brilliance of great early bluesmen, Robert Johnson and Willie Dixon. On this, I particularly enjoy Sunshine of Your Love. The interplay between Clapton, Baker and Bruce is just perfect. And my second rock album for this contest is Def Leppard's Hysteria. This represents one of the first pop metal album I ever heard. As an 11-year-old, I remember finding it quite heavy, especially the song Gods of War, which is very funny when I think about it today. This album was just what I needed at the time. Super glossy production, mighty hooks. Tom Scholz, the leader of the band Boston, created the guitar amplifier called the Rockman, and this device is all over this album. I love Hysteria today as much as I did back then. And my third album that I'd like to show is Thin Lizzy. It's their 1983 release, Thunder and Lightning. Just because I think Phil Lynott was one of the ultimate rock frontmen. Thunder and Lightning and Cold Sweat are my favorite tracks on this. I love bands with twin guitar harmonies, and Phil was a very charismatic, and he's another one who died way too young. So I really enjoy listening to this album. Really like Thin Lizzy. I know next to nothing about soul. Sure, I know a bit of Aretha Franklin, a bit of Sam Cooke here and there, good stuff like that, but soul is a genre that I have yet to dive into. One that I own a few albums by is Stevie Wonder. I have Songs in the Key of Life, I have Talking Book, and Inner Visions, and I'm very impressed by those albums. I would like to dive more into Stevie Wonder's catalog. Also, you said that we could show a rhythm and blues album. I hope this fits the category. Do not hesitate to tell me if I'm wrong. I'm a fan of Michael Jackson. I've yet to acquire Off the Wall, but I have Thriller, and Bad. And these are two very important albums for me. Bad is not better than Thriller, but it has a tougher sound that I enjoy. Next, I'll show an album that I feel should be in everyone's collection. And just a disclaimer, I don't really believe that any album should be in everyone's collection. I really don't think such an album exists. But just for fun, here goes. Everyone knows Beethoven, but I think his work is not shown enough in the VC. And I salute my friend Jacob, whose channel is Moen Rock in the beautiful country of Denmark. He loves Beethoven also. I would say that everyone should own a recording of Beethoven Symphony No. 9. It's truly one of the greatest achievements in musical history, in my opinion, and in most everyone's opinion around the world. This is the one with the Ode to Joy choral in the last movement. And this particular rendition is directed by Bruno Walter with the New York Philharmonic. It's on Columbia, a Masterworks, and it has the famous 6 eyes on the label. But it does not matter which one you choose. The 9th may not be the first Beethoven symphony to listen to, but it's his crowning achievement. And the fact that the message is all about unity among people, it all makes it even more essential. Now on to my favorite live album. I don't have a large collection of live albums on vinyl. I'll show you what I have and then I'll tell you which one I chose. I also have live albums on CDs, but I will limit myself to vinyl for this contest. Here is the Allman Brothers Band at Fillmore East. B.B. King live at the Regal. The Beach Boys in concert. Billy Joel, Songs in the Attic. Blue Oyster Cult, Extraterrestrial Live. Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band, Live Bullet. Carlos Santana and Buddy Miles, live. Cheap Trick at Budokan. Budokan? Not sure how to pronounce that exactly. Fleetwood Mac live. Genesis 3 Sides live. I have Seconds Out also on CD. Grand Funk live album. Helix live at the Marquee. Humble Pie Rockin' the Fillmore. Journey Captured. REO Speedwagon live You Get What You Play For. Rush All the Words a Stage. Rush Exit Stage Left. Saga in Transit. Another Saga, So Good So Far. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Live Alive. Supertramp Paris, Ted Nugent, Double Life, Gonzo, Thin Lizzy Live and Dangerous, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Pack Up the Plantation, and finally The Who, Live at Leeds. I love all my live albums, so this is very hard to choose a favorite, but these days I like the REO1 a lot. I was glad to find the vinyl recently because my CD version omits 2 tracks, the Gary's guitar solo and Little Queenie. This is a double album and it was released in 1977 at a period where double live albums were it was a format that was very popular in the music industry. The songs are all great and there are interesting instrumental parts. Also, if you have a chance to listen to 157 Riverside Avenue, there is a great interplay, or I should say a musical conversation between Kevin Cronin on vocals and Gary Richrath on guitar. All in all, this is a very recommendable live record. In the comment section, I would be interested to know which one of the live albums I showed you that you like the most. I know my friend Phil West adores Cheap Trick at Budokan. He has the complete concert, which I have on CD. It's a terrific live album as well. And for your last question, Marie-Ève, you want us to share a song that we used to hate and that we now love. One such song for me is White Rabbit by Jefferson Airplane. I used to hate that song. To me, it was painful to listen to, plain and simple. But with time, I started to like it more, and today I enjoy the song. Another one like that is a song I don't own in any format. It's Zombie by the Cranberries. I used to not like it at all when it was on the radio. And today somehow I think it's great. Funny how taste evolve over time. And also in a more general way, I have a hard time to pronounce general. In a more general way, we were listening to Christmas music this week while doing our stuff around the house and with the kids. And I was thinking, when I was a bit younger, I did not like Christmas music as much as I do today. I would not say that I hated it, but with time I started to like it more with each season, it seems. And this year so far, talking about REO Speedwagon, we have listened to their Christmas album, which is called Not So Silent Night with Not So Silent Night Christmas with REO Speedwagon. And also we played a very special Christmas with various artists from the 80s on it. You have the Pointer Sisters, Eurythmics, Whitney Houston, Bruce Springsteen, The Pretenders, John Cougar Mellencamp, Sting, Run DMC, U2, Madonna, Bob Seger, Bryan Adams, Bon Jovi, Alison Moyet, and Stevie Nicks. So those were my answers to your great contest, Marie-Ève. Again, congratulations on your 200 subscriber milestone. I really wish you all the best for the future of your channel, and I'd like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you all for your support and friendship. Take care and enjoy your records.